Bend over and put your knees put your hands on your knees like this. You know why? You tired. Don't let them see you sweat. So when I played college ball, we had to do like this. You got to catch your breath. You need to do like this. If you put your knees, if you put your hand on your knees, you coming out, son. Oh, you need a breather? No, coach. The worst thing for a player to do is have to come out the game. Y'all are in the game. Put your hands on your knees if you want to. You ain't got to worry about a coach pulling you out. God gonna pull you out. Oh, I thought you was ready. I thought you had the stamina. I thought you had the endurance to keep going. I thought you had the wherewithal. I thought this is what you wanted it. I thought this is what you wanted. I tell my truth because I want people to have those expectations in place. When you put out your product and service and your favorite auntie or cousin or uncle don't buy it, come on. That's not it. Okay, so clearly you don't know your client avatar. You've already messed up. You've got the game messed up. My client avatar is women, single parent moms, between the age of 30 and 50, making $40,000 to $50,000 a year. That's my client. That's my client avatar. So if my cousin, who is a male, don't buy my products, I know why he didn't buy it. Why am I be mad at cousin for? I'm going to get on Instagram and say, man, my family's so weird. They don't even buy nothing from me. They don't support me. Y'all call yourself family. Y'all fake family. I got a cousin that do that all the time. Cousin, let me look in the camera. You ain't even that good. Why would I buy your stuff and you ain't perfected your craft? You mad at me because I'm going to somebody else for the service that you think that you good at. Just because you picked up a basketball, that don't mean I want you over Michael Jordan to coach me. If I'm going to be the best, I want to get coached by. Is this making sense? Yes. Right? Y'all have to, this was so good. When I say this is so good, I had somebody ask me, they said, well, Dion, how do you hit your goals? How do you do this? I said, I write it down. And what I do is I say, what do I need to do this month in order to hit this goal? And then what do I have to do this week in order to hit this weekly goal? What do I have to do every day to hit this daily goal? And so I'm even jacked up. I'm even so crazy. I'm even wired this way that when I first started entrepreneurship, I don't do it now because I'm super, super dialed in. But when I had to build up some type of tolerance in order to stay consistent, I went out and I got a calendar. I think at the time, in 2006, I think it was calendar.com. I went and printed off a calendar. And on that calendar, I wrote down what I had to do every single day in order to hit the goal. I'm not talking about, if I ask you, what do you have to do every single day to hit your goal? Y'all going to probably say, be consistent. You're going to say stuff like that. That's not what you have to do. I'm talking about the do. When Dion said, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 7 days a week, I got to go to Walmart and pass out 100 cards because I sell life insurance and retirement planning. And I need 100 no's to get to my yes. I didn't go home until I did that. I could measure it. So when I'm talking about what you got to do every single day in order to hit the target, you got to be able to measure that thing. So for me now in the digital space, I said, I got to go on at least 2 podcasts a month. So now I have to seek out podcasts that I could go on, tell who I am, what I'm good at, and what I do, and how I can actually help you. So that way the people come to me for that thing that they need. Because the selling is unnecessary. Yes. I'm already good at what I do. I know what I do. I'm good at it. Okay. But I had to write this stuff down. And so when I printed out this calendar, if I did not do those things every single day that I can measure, make 50 calls, hand out 100 business cards, recruit 10 people. If I didn't do every single thing that I said I was going to do every single day, I put an L on the calendar. Now, my goal at the time was to get more W's than I got L's. It's 7 days in a week. I got to win at least 5 out of the 7. If I don't win 5 out of 7, I'm doing something wrong. If I didn't hit the target or the goal at that time, and I was actually winning 5 out of the 7, then guess what I got to do now? It's time to go back to the drawing board. We don't adjust the goals down to hit the target. We keep the goal the same, but we adjust our work ethic and our input so that we can actually get the output. This making sense? Yes. You got to win more days than you lose them. You trying to figure out how do I hold myself accountable? Go print out you a calendar. and write out a list of 10 things that you got to do every single day in order to hit the target. $3,000 a day. Listen, I tell anybody $10,000 a day is what keep poverty away, okay? Right now in my business, we do $30,000 to $50,000 a day. A day. Y'all in this room, there are people that DM us every single day. If y'all look at my last post, it's like 58 people that said mentorship, mentorship. They're automatically getting DMs. They're applying to be mentored. When they say yes to the offer, just like how y'all paid for me and him 15. They paying me 15 minimum. That's the entry. We gonna close one of them a day. Coretta closed 2 yesterday. 2. That's 30,000. 3,000 a day? That's a tenth of what you could be making. But here's the truth. I love this, but some of y'all can do better than this. You got to set up, what does it look like for you? What's your retirement number? What is it for you? Right? Whatever the number is, I challenge you to take it and multiply it by 10. Worst case scenario, double it. Worst case scenario, double it. I had a couple just came to me. They said, yeah, we do this, we do that. We make $1 million doing this. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. And let's evaluate what we're doing. Every 90 days, I don't care how successful, how new you are. Every 90 days, you should be evaluating the goal, the target, and where you at in your business. Anybody understand why I say every 90 days? Why every 90 days? Let me explain why. This is good, y'all. This is good. This is good. Sales. Watch this. Look. Fortune 500 companies get evaluated how often? If you're a Fortune 500 company, soon to be, just like Dominate the Decade is, then why aren't you operating like a Fortune 500 company? Every 90 days, you got to go back to your drawing board. Did I hit the target? For me, every 90 days, we're hitting the target. We're going to evaluate what we did. We're going to evaluate what we did. It's what I wrote down, which was supposed to be the measurable items, are those the things that actually allowed me to hit the target. If not, you got to scratch something. You was able to measure it. You know if you did what you were supposed to do, if you didn't do what you were supposed to do. You measured it. Did it work? What gave you out? What did you put in the work gave you outcome? And what work did you put in that you didn't get nothing? We got to scratch it. Follow this method. This is new for me. I'm giving y'all something new that I'm adopting. Start, stop, continue. Good. Start, stop, continue. Gigi, when do we meet for our company evaluation meeting to plan out our entire 2024? What's the date?
December 14th and 15th in Atlanta.
Yep. December 14th and 15th in Atlanta. I'll fly my whole team down here. We're gonna spend 2 days strategizing. Start, stop, continue. What are we doing right now in the biz that generate revenue that we need to continue doing? What's working? And what's working well? What can I put more energy, time, effort into? What's working? Right? We got to continue to do that. That's working. When you find something that works good, do me a favor. Put continue by it. Somebody say continue. Continue. A lot of us, we do good stuff. We find something that works, and then we just stop working it. Because you said to yourself, I didn't think it was going to be all this work. A fool, what you think it was going to take to make $1 million? The first million is just the hardest part. After that, I don't even know how money comes in so ridiculous after the first million. It's like, you be like, yo, what's going on? Because you already put in the work. It's a compound effect. It's almost like taking money and putting it into a Roth IRA that's got compounded interest. You look up and you say, how did I double my money? That's how it works. That's how time works. If you put in so much work over time, it's going to work. So we got to continue doing what's working for us. What is it something that maybe we're not doing or maybe we tried to do it, but it brought us great results? For me, that would be like partnerships with like a person like Darius. Me reaching out to somebody that I know that is good at what they do and me partnering up and figuring out how we can come together in order to impact people at a very high level. Because when we go at a high level, we have what?
High income, babies. Come on.
So now we gotta start doing this thing because it works. We did it once, we tried it, and we got good results, but we was like, is that us? It granted us good results. Maybe we need to look at that thing again and start doing that. What are we doing in our business right now that we have to stop doing? It's not working. We tried this thing. Yo, they told us to do webinars. It's not working. We're spending a lot of money on it. We're not really quite getting a return on our investment. We got to stop doing that. It's not working. It's not. So if you adopt those principles and you're looking at what you're doing on a daily basis, you can measure that stuff and you put it and you say, am I winning today or am I losing today? That's how you measure success. You wrote out your goals. You say, yo, this is the goal. This is what I need to do in order to hit the target. And I got to measure this stuff. And if I look, before I go to bed, every night at my phone, I'm crazy, y'all. In my phone, I have a list of 10 things that I have to do. This is outside of the measurable items. This is things that I have to do in my business before I go to bed. Y'all got to create a list of what are some things that you got to do every single day in your business before you go to bed. And if you don't get those things done, you haven't earned the right to go to sleep. Hence the reason why I roll off of 4. What am I doing? You ain't earned the right to get on Netflix and chill. He or she can wait. They can wait. Get the money up. Let's get the money together first. Some of y'all smiling like, why you in my business? Because I'm in your business today. Because you here, because I get to be in your business. Right? Like, we have to measure this stuff. We have to make sure that everything we're doing is in alignment with our goals, our dreams, our aspirations, and the person that we want to become. It's you versus you. It's you versus you. Don't blame it on Damon. Don't blame it on Dion. Don't blame it on Darius. Don't blame it on anybody in this room. Don't blame your mama. It's you. It's you. Just because I didn't have a dad, I ain't leaning on that. That ain't no crutch for me. I'm good. I'm good. I'm turning my pain into power. Nope. Come on now. Nope. 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 It's me versus me. I already know. Yeah, because y'all know who the enemy is, right? It's the enemy. I'm in my own way. Y'all gotta understand, you're on your own way. The success and the sales that you want to come, it's like God ain't gonna just drop it for you. He ain't gonna just drop it. Just because you said, I got faith. Faith is great. We all got Amber Alert. Oh, who didn't kidnap the baby? What's going on in here? All right?